having been in the broadcast booth for that World Series last year, now that you're removed from that Game 7, I mean, how special really was that, being there and seeing that whole thing go down? John?
I mean, it feels like a dream, honestly. You prepare yourself for doing a job and wanting to be at the pinnacle of whatever the sport is. And for me, as a player, I was able to, appreciate it, go through it, live in the moment, be in the moment. And the same thing as a broadcaster. My dream was, well, if I'm going to do this for however many years after retiring from baseball, I would love to be doing the World Series. I got that opportunity last year, and I'm just telling you, I wish time could have stopped about 10 different times when things happened, and it just felt like it was in slow motion. I hope for the rest of my career all my broadcasts feel like they're in slow motion. But it's more work than anything I've ever had to do, including pitching, because of there's 50 players, 25 on each team. When you pitch, you only concern yourself with 8, maybe 9, and you just focus on that, and you get in your own little tunnel. But for me, that was one of the greatest moments to be part of, a storyline that you just can't match. I mean, for my first World Series, to have 2 storylines like Cleveland and Chicago, and the whole world basically watching, it was pretty fun.
And I thought you said it was the most work because, Joe Buck was such an anchor just dragging you down.
No, far from it. I think the biggest thing for me is you got to continuously catch up with the new age way that the game is played. You can't rely on what the game was played 15 years ago. You're constantly evolving, and the information is overkill, and you're having to sift kind of through what you can use. And fortunately, there were enough veteran guys on each staff that knew and have been kind of, I called, grandfathered in this new age way of playing the game. And you could kind of follow and predict.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.